Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer and I am the health coach and registered dietitian for Health Team Advantage Group. Today for our cooking demonstration, we thank you for joining us and we will be doing something super simple. I love super simple because I am not a professional chef. So first thing I've done is wash my hands and I've prepped a few things ahead of time just for ease of watching the video to make it really easy to follow. We will be utilizing something that a lot of people have in abundance or they're relatively inexpensive at the grocery store these days. If you have a garden, you could be one of those people with the abundance of zucchini. We will be using zucchini as the base of our cook today for zucchini boats. Really simple, great thing to fill you up, lots of protein, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and as I said, super simple. So the first thing I've gone ahead and done was I have washed 2 zucchini. It calls for 2 medium zucchini. The other ingredients are a pound of lean ground turkey, half of a chopped onion, 1.5 cups of marinara sauce. Now I found a low sodium tomato basil sauce. I like low sodium because something like a jarred marinara can add a lot of extra salt to someone's meals if we're not paying attention to the labels. So if you can find a low sodium, that's great. If you want to make your own, that's fine too. 1.5 cups I have gone ahead and measured out. Again, the 2 zucchinis, and I'm going to show you with one cut in half what we need to do next. I am using some grated Parmesan cheese, so I've already measured out 3 tablespoons of that, some salt and pepper for tasting. So again, very minimal ingredients. So the first thing that we're going to do is I like to have these prepped ahead of time to make it simple once I've cooked the beef. So we are going to spoon out the seeds and the flesh here in the middle. So I am going to just go down, poke down into the zucchini so that I can easily scoop out these seeds. And basically the recipe suggests leaving about 1/4 inch around the base of the zucchini to give your zucchini some structure as we're cooking the ground beef mixture within it. Okay, so I am almost done with this. Very easy. Scooped it out. I love zucchini, so I'm going to leave even a little bit more than that 1/4 inch because I want to get all the benefits from the zucchini and the vegetable. So I've gone ahead and put both zucchini, so 4 halves, on my parchment paper lined cookie sheet. Okay. So next, what we're going to do is I have already gone ahead and I have sauteed the ground turkey, the 1 pound of ground turkey. I put some non-fat cooking spray, some olive oil cooking spray on the bottom of my pan, put in the half an onion and the ground turkey, sauteed that up. So very simple. It is very lean, as you can see. Took a very minimal time, 8 to 10 minutes to cook through that onion and ground turkey. Very easy. Tried to crumble that up nice and small. So the next thing we're going to do, and I'm going to grab a spatula out here, is we are going to take the marinara and dump that right into the ground turkey. Again, You can use any marinara sauce that you would like. If you're watching sodium, get the low sodium version, and you can make your own as well. Okay. So next, I'm going to do a smidgen of salt in there. Sometimes that just brings out the flavor a little bit, but again, it is not necessary, not something you need to cook with. And I am going to do a few turns of pepper in there. Okay, and then what I'm going to do next is just mix this up. Now, these zucchini are fresh. They are not cooked through at this time. Okay, so we have just gone ahead, cooked the onions and the ground turkey in here. Mix it nicely with the marinara. You can see everything's blended well together. You can add other seasonings to this to taste if you like. Parsley, oregano, basil, whatever you prefer, completely up to you. Okay, so I have gone ahead as well and started my oven at 400 degrees. So we will be cooking this at 400 degrees. So I'm letting that preheat at the moment. And now that that is nicely done up and mixed together well, we will be spooning in the mixture into these boats, dividing it up evenly. Now, another thing that you could do to pack in some more nutrition in this, if you would like, you can add other vegetables to this mixture with the ground turkey. You can mix in diced peppers, chopped mushrooms, and just use whatever you love. It's a great, sometimes chopped carrots can be good, add a little bit of extra texture to the middle. For the sake of this recipe, we are just sticking with the onions and the ground turkey. Okay, so I'm getting this all dished in. And what we're going to be doing is placing this in an oven that is preheated again to 400 degrees and cooking it for about 20 to 30 minutes. You want to test your zucchini, make sure it is done completely. I'm spilling over the side a little bit, no biggie. Okay, just a little bit more to spoon into these. Okay, so we've got that all set. I'm going to take this, place it over here, get it out of the way. And then what we're going to do, as I said, we have this Parmesan cheese. We are going to sprinkle Parmesan cheese on the top of this. You can vary the ground turkey. You can do ground chicken. You can do lean ground beef. You can do a little bit of ground sausage if you would like, depending upon your dietary needs. And you can also change up the cheese that you're using. I love Parmesan cheese. It gives a little bit of a bite in terms of the flavor. But if you want something a little bit different, you could do a mozzarella cheese. All right, get all that good fancy cheese on there. And so then what we're going to be doing next is placing this in the oven, 400 degrees, about 20 minutes to 30 minutes. I'm going to check it at 20 minutes to see where it's at and see if I need to put a little extra time. All right, I have now cooked the zucchini boats for 25-30 minutes at 400 degrees. At that time, the zucchini is nice and soft, as you can see. You can cook it for 20 minutes if you would like it a little bit more al dente. The cheese has melted nicely. And again, this utilizes something that's easily available in the markets today or in someone's garden, the zucchini. You can vary the items in it in terms of, as we talked about earlier, adding vegetables, using a different kind of ground meat like ground chicken, lean ground beef. You can add other chopped vegetables to this. You could add beans to it, and it would stretch it even further. This mixture, as he did it, filled 4 halves. So 2 zucchini, you could stretch that again, like I said, even further if you add other items to the mixture, something to play with and other seasonings. But it gives you a great base and a really simple recipe to execute. Thank you so much for joining us. See you next time.